What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we are going to be talking about the new batch of cards in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM and how it might be the best batch of cards of the year. So obviously I've made a kind of debate video, just a live stream kind of clip on my second channel, the DBG2 channel, where I kind of went over this on stream. If you guys have not subscribed to DBG2, just trust me, type in DBG2 onto Google, and the Google onto YouTube. We're going to be uploading some good videos there, like a lot of stuff from streams, a lot of stuff like almost just unfiltered stuff. I like a card, I'll talk about whether I like the card there. No objective things about it, whether the card is like good stats, good sigs. No, it's just unfiltered ranting about cards and unfiltered ranting about people that say Richard Jefferson sucks or that Julius Randle is good. But yeah, anyway, now let's get on to it. So lads, today we got like a really good batch of cards. We got like a surprisingly good, like I'm super happy about the batch of cards that we got, and the reason is like there are so many positives here. First of all, we got an invincible Scottie Pippen. Now for a lot of people, this is going to be the highlight of the day. This is going to be the highlight of the day for an awful lot of people, because he's good, man. He's really good. He's one of the best cards in the game, period. He's tall for the two guard position. He has a decent-ish leaner. He's an invincible, and he's got perfect defensive tendencies. A little bit of a high take charge, but you don't really necessarily want a low take charge on a you don't really want a low take charge tendency on a big man, or sorry, on like a guard. So he's just really good. He's just really good. And for me, it's like, I'm looking at these two cards, or this card, and I'm like, you know what? He could be one of the best cards, period, in the game. Like, he could be one of the best two guards in the game. He could be one of the best cards. So for the big ballers, you got that card. For the big ballers, especially, you got LaMelo Ball. Like, LaMelo Ball's a nice old card. Like, his movement's good, his shooting's good. Everything about the card's good. You got Wilt Chamberlain, who's just Shaq, but 1/8 of the price. He's probably going to stop at about 150, 200k because he's a low 3-ball. And people don't realize, like, yeah, just use a perimeter-centric coach, put a shoe and floor general on the guy, and he becomes a freaking demigod. He becomes a demigod, lads. I'm telling you, you'll see it in my gameplay. You'll see it in the gameplay with Wilt Chamberlain. That, like, it's a legit comparison. It is a legit comparison, the Wilt Chamberlain and Shaquille O'Neal comparison. And the fact that, like, Shaq has been a 1.5 million MT card that came out last week is, again, it's crazy. It's just crazy. That's how good Wilt Chamberlain is. That is how good we're looking at the Wilt Chamberlain card being if he's comparable to Shaq. He doesn't have to be Shaq. He's not going to be Shaq, but he's comparable. And that's kind of all that... That's all that I'm looking for. That's all that we're really looking for. And then, obviously, we've got, like, Wilt, who's really good. We have got Fultz. We got all four of these, where we got like Fultz, Don, John Stockton, base 3. Everyone except Jamal Murray is somewhat at least interesting. Like, Fultz is good. Don is just Derrick Rose. And at least John Stockton's interesting because they gave him base 3 very quick. Jamal Murray just sucks. But then there's this guy. For the free guys out there, maybe the best player in the game. Like, I'm sorry, he might be the best player in the game. And he's free. And if he's not the best player, he's sure as hell is the most fun player to use in all of my team. I don't think anyone's going to argue that. But, like, for me, this guy is better. Like, I move better, I shoot better, I play better with this guy than Jordan. Because it's a lot easier to use. The Steve Francis size up is a lot easier to abuse than the Trey Escape. The Trey Escape might be better. But the Steve Francis size up is one of... You don't have to even be good. You just flick the right stick back and forth. You don't even have to do anything skill. You don't even need stick skill. You literally just flick the right stick back and forth, and you do that for enough time. You just constantly flick the right stick back and forth, and you're suddenly wide open, and you've broken an ankle or something. Which is the crazy thing. And then, like, you look at the budget cards. Odom. is very comparable. Like, he's basically just Jonathan Isaac level card with a better release. He's Jonathan Isaac type card with a better release and better dribbling. Well, not really better dribbling, just a better release Jonathan Isaac. You got Kuz, who's all around one of the top 15 small forwards in all of my team. No flaws in his card, no flaws in his release, unbelievably good dribbling. Levine's size up is really good. The only issue, again, Doncic behind the back isn't great, but he's got every badge you really need. The guy comes with 65 total. And yeah, hyperdrive, quick chain, you kind of want that, but at the small forward position, he's really good. You got Donovan Mitchell, who's going to be fun as heck. He's not going to be good, but like quick dribble style, all Donovan Mitchell, 6, Dame behind the back, which is interesting. 97 speed, really good defense, good interior. So he's going to be fun. He's going to at least be fun. Jeff Green. Jeff Green has got one of the fastest releases, a glitchy, uncontested, or very difficult to contest release. Quick dribble style, Kobe escape. Really good dunk packages. Solid all-around stats. And he's one of the worst. He might be the second worst card that came out today. Shane Battier, perfect tendencies. Take charge tendency is not bad on guards because you get the BS fluke charge animations. You just don't want the take charge tendency on a big man. He's got perfect tendencies. Really, it's 6'8" 2 guard. Really good release. Normal leaner, base 40. All the shooting badges. Like, he doesn't need circus 3 so he can hit corner normal leaners anyway. Great speed, unbelievable. Like 95 interior, 88 block, and after outside 88 block, 94 steal. Every other defense that's above 95. 93 3 ball, and he comes at 11 Hall of Fame defensive badges. And the gold ones he has, like brick wall and stuff, are really good. So he's a beast, man. Like Shane Battier is legit usable. He's like a better Rocco. And then obviously we got Mike Bibby, who's probably the dud of this set. And if the dud of this set is a normal leaner, base 22 and very quick dribble style, Scotty behind the back, Mike Bibby size up, which is good, card with a 93 3 ball, 90 perimeter defense, 94 steal, and 13 hops. If that's the dud of the set, with like sniper, mismatch, expert, catch and shoot, if that's the dud, you know it's a good set. Like, he's the dud. You then got Boban. 7'4", 7'8" wingspan. His release is garbage. He's not gonna dribble, but like, is he comparable to a Rick Smits? He sure as hell is. 80 speed as well. I get it, Rick Smits speed is 79 is a better release, but like his player model is better than Rick Smits. He moves better. He's skinnier and he's got longer arms. His player model has longer arms. I know he's a 1 inch. I think it's either the same or 1 inch shorter wingspan, but no, Boban has longer arms. Boban's player model is ridiculous. So like, all of these half defensive badges as well. And then Mike Dunleavy. Dunleavy is a 6'9". If Dunleavy had the normal leaner, you could make the argument Dunleavy's a top 8 2 guard in the game. No, actually, sorry, that's gassing it. That is gassing it. You could make the argument he's a top 15 2 guard in the game. Like, solid speed, half quick first step, shifty, base 4 and very quick, a decent player build. He's got James Harden behind the back, great 3 ball, decent driving dunk, and again, he comes with really basic dunk animations, so he's not going to get blocked from behind. And he's a solid card, like 6'9" and can't guard board. Who cares if he can't guard board? He's a damn 2 guard. 76 rebound. That's not bad at all. Like, this card is a competent defender with quick first step and is 6'9" at the 2 guard position with a decent player build. And like, again, Dunleavy might be the 3rd or 4th worst player. Dunleavy and Battier are so close to each other. Donovan Mitchell's so fun. Like, there is no objectively, like, Murray and Bibby, they're 2 cards where I'm like, look, I don't see any use for it. Boban's a giant. Dunleavy is the tallest 2 guard in the game as far as I'm aware. Unless it's one of those like current series cards that are. Boban might be the tallest 2 guard in the entire game. Jeff Green, really good. Battier, one of the best cones in the game, period. Donovan Mitchell, really fun card. Kuzma, one of the better small forwards in the game. Lamar Odom, a really solid card. Especially if he's cheap, he's going to be a really good player. And I even forgot about Amare Stoudemire. The only issue with Amare is he's one. If Amare Stoudemire was 1 pound lighter and he could do the Harden Shuffle, this would be one of the top 5 cards in the game. The Harden Shuffle is incredibly OP. It's like a upgraded version of Curry Slide. If your power forwards out here doing that, because Amare on very quick is not a bad release. Quick dribble style, great dunk animations, wide player build. Yeah, he loses a little bit of stamina because of that, but his defense is really good. He's like a way better Blake Griffin. He's like a way better Blake Griffin. He's probably an equivalent to Blake Griffin now, but if he somehow loses a pound, if 2K make him like shed a bit of water weight, he suddenly becomes a way better Blake. The Harden Shuffle is that good of an animation that I would put that there. So like, we're looking here, and there's something for everybody. If you've been grinding Zero Gravity, you got an incredible reward in Richard Jefferson. You got an absolutely incredible reward. If you've been grinding that game mode, you got an exceptionally good reward in Richard Jefferson. So like I'm happy to have been grinding that thing. We got a really good Steve Francis yesterday, and after the Steve Francis, like after how much we all love like the Steve Francis dribbling, how much we all loved it, 2K basically said, you know what, we'll just give you Steve Francis, but we'll give you we'll make him a 6-7 player, and we'll give him better other dribble sigs and all of this stuff. So we got like that insanely good card. We got the insanely good card we've all been looking for. And then like the limited guys have an option pack of a really good card in Wilt, a solid card in Opal, and a really fun card in Stockton. And then the guys in packs, you've got great budget guys as well as unbelievable top tier guys. I think all around, start to finish, this might be the best for everybody. Beasts is the only other comparison. In terms of the best card drops in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM, Beasts is the only one that is even comparable to this. This is an exceptional card drop. And you know what, 2K? Fair play. Because there's something for everybody. If you're someone who wants to people like locking in for things, you've got yourself an amare. For the guys who did limited, you've got yourself a choice. And you've got either a good card or two really fun cards. Jamal Murray's the bum. For budget guys, you got yourself a giant. You got yourself some nice wings. You got yourself some really fun cards in Donovan Mitchell. You got everything for a budget card. If you're a mid-tier guy, you got your Odom and Kuzma, two of the best mid-tier cards in the game. And if you're on a top-tier guy, you've got like your budget Shaq. You've got the point guard that after Jordan, Ben Simmons, and Luka is probably the next best point guard in the game in Lamelo. Scotty, probably the best lock in the game. For guys, the big ballers, you've got your guy. And then for guys who've been grinding the whole time Zero Gravity, you got a guy better than everybody else. There is nobody that should be annoyed by this. This is the perfect drop of cards. There is something for every single type of player. And I just want to give a bit of props. Is that like, no, I will complain when there's a bad batch of cards. Straight up, I will complain. Like, I will gladly complain if there's something I don't like. This is as close to a perfect drop as you can make. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.